Reading and writing. Writing for success. Strong writing skills increase your chances for success. To write well, follow these guidelines. Organize. Give your document a clear structure. Use a logical order such as chronological order or order of importance. Use headers and connecting words such as however, therefore, and by comparison to guide the reader. Use a formal but friendly tone. Match your tone or manner to the situation. A businesslike, clear, approachable tone is correct in most situations. In a letter responding to a customer's request, for example, you would write in a tone that is respectful and polite. Follow appropriate style. Use short, simple sentences and direct, comprehensible language. Avoid overused or complicated phrases, slang, and sexist language. For example, instead of saying every man will make his own choice, write each person will make an individual choice. Rewrite and revise. Write your first draft and then revise. Reread and revise again. Reading your writing aloud can help you make sure that there are no awkward words or phrases. If you are unsure of your proofreading skills, ask a colleague or friend for help. Check spelling and grammar. Use a dictionary and style book as well as the spell check tool on a computer program to check spellings, definitions, and grammatical rules. Carefully proofread your work before sending it out. Pay attention to presentation. Present your writing in a professional manner. Use consistent text formatting and spacing throughout, and make sure each page is crisp and unwrinkled. Follow standard formats for different types of business writing. Write clearly and concisely. The most important rule of business writing is to be clear. Say things in the clearest and simplest way possible. Your reader should never have to infer your meaning. If your writing is not clear, ask yourself what you are trying to say. Clarify your message, then start again. Write in the active voice. For example, write, "Our team won the annual sales trophy," not "the sales trophy was awarded to our team." Be specific. For example, write, 35 customers canceled their subscriptions because of the article on the mayor, rather than "our last issue wasn't that popular." Choose words your target audience will understand. Replace slang or jargon with words that are clear. Master business correspondence. To write effectively on the job, you also need to master the basic formats of written business correspondence. These include memos, faxes, email, and business letters. A memo, short for memorandum, is an internal company document that announces important information. For example, you might need to write a memo to announce a meeting or policy change. A fax, short for facsimile, is a document that is sent by computer or over phone lines. Business faxes should always have a cover sheet that says what the fax contains and how many pages are in the fax. Email, or electronic mail, is a message sent over the internet. Many businesses use email for day-to-day business communications. A business letter is an official printed letter. It communicates important information, such as a job offer or legal announcement. Ingredients of business communication. Memos, faxes, email messages, and business letters look different but have similar parts. The name and contact information of the sender, the date, the names of the recipients and anyone who is copied on the communication, a brief statement of the subject, optional attachments or enclosures. When you write a business email, letter, or fax, you should also include a greeting such as "Dear Miss Alvarado," and a complimentary close such as "Sincerely yours." Put your title and contact information below your name and print the letter on company letterhead. When writing business letters, use a formal, polite tone. State your purpose, then provide supporting details. Whether you are writing a memo, fax, email message, or business letter, it is important to be brief and to the point. State a clear purpose in the subject line and in the first sentence, then provide supporting details. When you write an email message, type the topic in the subject line of the message. When you write a memo, fax, or business letter, write the topic on a separate line following the word subject, or RE, which is short for regarding. If you are including an attachment, explain what it is and why you are sending it. Use email effectively. Email is the least formal of written business communication. Resist the temptation to be too casual, however. Be brief, professional, and friendly. Try to focus on just one subject per email. If an email is long or rambling, people may stop reading. Remember that email is not a subject for face-to-face communication. Also remember that email is easy to misinterpret. If something is unclear or someone seems upset, call the person on the phone or request a meeting with that person. Focus on reading skills. Why is reading important in your career? You will use reading skills to help you get a job when you skim and evaluate help wanted ads, fill out job applications, and proofread your resume. You will use reading skills on the job to read and respond to business communications. Reading skills that you will use in your job include the following: previewing, or reading key parts of a written work to help you predict its content. To preview, look at a book and chapter titles, headings, photos, visual aids, captions, and key terms. Skimming, or reading quickly through a book or document to pick out key points. To skim, look at the first sentences of paragraphs as well as key terms and phrases. Monitoring comprehension, or stopping at the end of every section or page to assess what you have just learned. Restate the main concepts in your own words. If you have trouble remembering or describing what you have read, reread and review. Critical reading. Like critical thinking, critical reading involves analyzing, thinking clearly, and evaluating. Think critically about what you read and distinguish between facts and opinions. A fact is a truth that can be proven. An opinion is a belief or preference and cannot be proven, even if it is based on facts.